I just heard an interview with Lord Monckton conducted by Article 2 Super PAC. Oh man, what a treat. They were talking about global warming and obviously the eligibility of our Kenyan import. They did the interview after he just got done meeting with Sheriff Joe Arpaio of Maricopa County. Lord Monckton, Obama's birth certificate that they released on April 27th was in-your-face bogus document. Yes, you heard me right. He said in-your-face bogus document. Boy, did he mock the media. And I actually have to laugh. The part that he talked about where all you have to do is produce a forged document from the state of Hawaii and can put you on the ballot as the President of the United States, I might as well run, he said. I'd probably get more votes than Obama. And then he said, yes, he happens to be a communist. Yes, maybe not a card-carrying member of the Marxist Party, but his agenda is definitely of a communist origin. I really do appreciate the part where he makes fun of the media not covering these events, helping to facilitate the very actions that have been going on, kind of like our Republican Congress and our conservative media. It truly is sweet. I have to admit, it is kind of fun to watch I don't care about the liberal media. I already know what their agenda is. I'm still trying to figure out what the conservative agenda is in this, to be truly honest with you. I actually think it has to do with money and ratings and sponsorship. I think maybe, I'm like, this is all speculation because I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the conservative, agenda is. Now, whether they think if they just hide this issue, and keep quiet, it'll give them a chance to talk about other issues that they find to be important. I don't know, but I can't think of anything more important than the fact that we have an unconstitutional president sitting in the White House. Yes, you heard me right, baby. We have a usurper. You don't cover when Lieutenant Colonel Terry Lacken goes to prison for standing up for the oath that he took to uphold the Constitution against enemies, foreign and domestic. He became Obama's first political prisoner, but you'll talk about a political prisoner in China, but you won't talk about a political prisoner in our own damn country because he's willing to stand up for the oath that he took. I don't understand it. Now, like I said, and it does have to do with sponsorship and money. I mean, I guess. I really don't know, to be honest. I'm still trying to figure out what the conservative agenda is in this. Because it's sure in hell ain't upholding the Constitution. You see, that's why I have a real big problem when it comes to them preaching about Obamacare. Look, dude, if you're not willing to go after the source, when you already know that you have two unconstitutional Supreme Court justices sitting on the bench, hearing a case that you deem to be unconstitutional, thinking they're going to vote against it. All right, I guess there's some logic there somewhere. That would be Kagan and Sotomayor. Because of Obama's ineligibility, they're ineligible. They're hearing a case on a law that shouldn't even be on the books because if Obama's not constitutionally eligible, he can't sign it. And that makes the law null and void. Everyday laws are being passed in this country that are null and void under the Constitution because of his eligibility. There is not one more important issue in this country than that. Nothing. All others stem from one act, the act of allowing an unconstitutional president to sit in the office. Nothing else. Nothing else. It all stems from that. That's the most important issue. But they're not willing to tackle the most important issue of our day. No, it's just not happening. But Lord Monckton, a British citizen, willing to tackle it, actually willing to body slam Obama, because in this interview, if he was a wrestler, he'd be body slamming Obama to the mat and pile driving him afterwards, getting him in a chokehold, maybe even a sleeper hold. But I will tell you one thing, he won't put you in a sleeper hold because you're not going to fall asleep during this interview. In fact, quite the opposite. It's going to wake you up and it's going to give you a chuckle, especially when he says that that document on April 27th that Obama released was an in-your-face, bogus document. And the fact that he said he might as well run for president, I thought that was pretty funny as well. Well, I'm Tim Donovan, and I'm on the right, sharing a little bit of my commentary on the interview. I enjoyed it. I'm going to link it up, hoping that you may enjoy it. Tim Donovan, right side of Kennebunk.